For those of you that don't know, my name is Christopher Works, and I'm typically only good at two things: kicking butt and taking names. And today, that name is CyberLink's Media Suite 10. I hope to break this program down to its binary bits in hopes of exposing the practical ways in which instructors can use this program, both online and within their own classrooms. Oh yeah. And now that I've got your attention, we can go into the more obvious ways in which teachers can utilize video editing software to create instructional videos from just about any place you can imagine.
You can even create instructional videos while driving. Oh. On the roof. While jumping on the trampoline. While performing maintenance on a car. Even on the toilet.
You didn't actually think I was using it, did you? Though I could have been. With CyberLink's Media Suite 10, you can pretty much make videos wherever you are, though I would recommend exercising caution when you do it. CyberLink Media Suite 10 can be used for more than just creating your own videos, though. You can also use it to edit pre-existing videos that you may have on your computer. One of the most impressive ways in which this can be done, in my opinion, is by adding voiceover, which I am doing, to a video that was preloaded onto the CyberLink Media Suite 10 program. Editing images is also possible, and what I like about this is that you can actually not only put a voiceover in, but background music as well, because there are several different layers of audio that can be added to any clip. CyberLink can accomplish all of this and more, because it's not just one program necessarily. It is actually a combination of 11 of CyberLink's minor programs all together into one, thus the name CyberLink Media Suite 10. After downloading this program, which might take a while considering all the updates that you have to go through, when you bring up the program from the shortcut that will be created on your desktop, this is the screen that you'll see. These four options here represent the main portion of the CyberLink Media Suite 10 program, and through each you can reach minor programs. The most useful one to instructors, and the one that I used more frequently, was under the Video tab. Once you click on the Video tab, you will be presented with several other options, such as Play Video Files, Advanced Video Editing, Organize Videos, Easy Video Editing, which is nowhere near as easy as it sounds, Upload to Social Networks, Convert Videos, and Edit a Movie Disc. Some of the most useful ones, I think, in my opinion, would be Upload to Social Networks. This option helps to somewhat mimic the cloud storage that you get with Tegrity, because with this there's really no other way to do it. But you can upload to social media and thus eliminate the need to save everything that you've been working to hard drive. The most useful of all of them, though, and the one that I worked with more than anything else, was the advanced video editing, and that's the one that I would recommend that most instructors use more than anything else. It'll be in the top right corner of the screen. Directly to the left of that is your clip library that will display audio, video, and any other type of media clip that you can add to your timeline. Directly to the left of this are editing options that you can use for each clip, and below all of it is the timeline, which is apparently a standard feature for many video editing software programs, which I was not familiar with until I started working with CyberLink's Media Suite 10. And that's the basics for the interface setup for CyberLink's Media Suite 10. The most useful way in which I think instructors can use this program is by augmenting their own videos to make them more entertaining. When you get students engaged in what you're discussing, they're more likely to retain the information that you're covering, which I think this program can help with to a higher degree than many other similar programs. While I think this could be very useful for instructors, I don't think that it would be great from a student standpoint. I think the learning curve for this program is a bit high, and that it would be a bit much to expect students to both understand this, how to use it, and then use it efficiently or correctly. Another problem that I had with it is that there's no instruction manual that came with it. That would have been really helpful for a novice like me. There are some online tutorials, but they don't cover all the problems that you're going to run into. One of the biggest problems I had was I had to film everything off of my wife's laptop. We have an HD camera, and we tried to film some sequences off of that, but when we were transferring the video types, we couldn't get the audio files to work with it. We kept getting some sort of, I've got it written down somewhere. Let me see. Dolby, AC3 Dolby Digital Era. I have no idea what that means, but what it meant to me was that I couldn't use any clip that I wanted sound with, basically, and that was one heck of a problem. It made sure that I had to dump about half of the project that I'm looking over at my wife right now. You have no idea who I'm looking at. She's really there. All in all, I would still recommend CyberLink Media Suite 10, even with the problems, because it can do one important thing that other programs cannot accomplish as effectively, and that is make what you are presenting to students more entertaining. And I think that that in itself is invaluable, though when you put a $100 price tag on it, maybe it isn't. You know, I would still recommend, that you have some sort of, all instructors get some sort of video editing software, something beyond the basics covered by typical classroom instructional programs, so that you can help to engage students more thoroughly into the material that you're covering. And from what I've seen, even with the setbacks, as I said, I would still recommend this to any instructor who wants to make the learning process a little more entertaining.